Hope, something we all need, especially in today's world. Pope Francis wrote a letter called Spes Non Confundit, which means hope does not disappoint. Let's break it down and see what it means for us as Catholics, and especially for young people in the Church. Pope Francis reminds us that hope is not just wishful thinking or some vague optimism. It's a powerful, life-changing virtue that keeps us going even when things are tough. He says that real hope comes from our faith in God. It's not based on our achievements, status, or the latest trends, but on God's love and promises. Think about it like this. The cross of Jesus is the perfect symbol of hope. It looked like the end of everything. Jesus was suffering and dying. But what happened 3 days later? He rose from the dead. That's the hope we're talking about. It's not about avoiding difficulties, but trusting that God will lead us through them, just as he led Jesus through the cross to the resurrection. Pope Francis also talks about how we often look for hope in the wrong places. Social media, for example, is full of people looking for likes and followers, thinking that will make them happy. But, as you know, that feeling fades quickly. Real hope, according to Pope Francis, comes from knowing that God is with us, that he loves us, and that he has a plan for each one of us. He encourages us to be like Mary, the mother of Jesus. Mary trusted God's plan, even when it was confusing or difficult. She didn't know what would happen when the angel told her she would be the mother of Jesus, but she said yes because she hoped in God. We're called to do the same, to trust and say yes to God's will in our lives, even when we don't see the whole picture. But Pope Francis isn't just talking about hope for ourselves. He says we need to share this hope with others. How? By being there for friends who are struggling, standing up for what's right, and showing that being a Catholic means living with joy and confidence, even when life is hard. Remember, hope isn't just about feeling good when things are going well. It's a deep trust that God is working in our lives and in the world, even when we can't see it. So, when you're feeling down or unsure about the future, think of Pope Francis's words, Spes Non Confundit, hope does not disappoint. Keep your eyes on Jesus and know that he is always with you, leading you to something greater than you can imagine. May God bless you and fill your hearts with true hope. Stay strong in faith and don't be afraid to be a light for others.